Can we all agree that paying bills is pretty bad? If you're itching for some good MMORPG action but dread the thought of another monthly payment, check out the free MMORPGs in this video that offer at least a good amount of F2P content. Neverwinter is a new MMORPG game as well that's only available on Windows and Xbox One platforms for now. The game is based on Dungeons & Dragons set of rules. You can choose a character from different classes and races and assign it action points in order to boost his skills and stats. The more quests you complete, the more your character grows and becomes stronger. You can form groups with other players in the game and complete quests together to make it easier for each of you. Wouldn't it be nice to enter an MMO without having to plunge multiple hours wrapping your head around its lore? Chances are you will already know the basics of Tolkien's Middle-earth before heading into Lord of the Rings Online. So that is half the battle. If Middle-earth, Shadow of War didn't scratch that Tolkien itch, then perhaps this free MMO will. The other half is avoiding all the quests, NPCs, and PvP encounters so you can get on with what you're really there to do. Explore all the most famous locations from the franchise, locations like Rohan, Moria, and the Shire. In fact, pretty much every setting in the lore has made it into the game in some form. You can even waltz right through the gates of Mordor, contrary to the classic meme, although in typical MMO fashion, you will have to do a whole lot of farming in order to meet the level requirements of some areas. Dauntless is a free-to-play action RPG where you hunt down massive behemoths in a vibrant, ever-changing world. Team up with friends or go solo as you explore diverse biomes, craft powerful gear, and take on challenging monsters. The game's cooperative gameplay and dynamic combat system keep things exciting, with each hunt offering new strategies and challenges. Customize your slayer with a variety of weapons and armor to suit your playstyle. If you enjoy monster hunting and cooperative gameplay, Dauntless delivers endless fun and adventure. Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn is a story of heartwarming redemption. When it was originally released, it was not very good. In fact, it was terrible. This triggered Square Enix to take drastic action, ditch the old team, hire a new team, and remake Final Fantasy XIV in its entirety. The outcome is A Realm Reborn, and it is good. It hits everything the series is known for: epic stories of good and evil duking it out, varied, painfully gorgeous environments, over-the-top characters, flashy cutscenes, and chocobos galore. It is also clever. Players have great flexibility within their FF14 classes. As soon as you hit level 10, you can switch to any of the game's 8 combat classes at just the switch of a weapon. The upside is that players do not need to create alts to try out other roles. The Endwalker expansion adds new jobs, the Reaper and the Sage, locations, instances, and the long-requested male version of the Viera race. However, the story takes center stage, concluding the events that began in A Realm Reborn. Few MMOs receive as many quality updates and expansions, so it's worth hopping back in if you've been away for a while. Crusader Kings 3 is a grand strategy game that lets you shape the destiny of your dynasty through centuries of political intrigue, war, and diplomacy. As a ruler, you'll manage your lands, form alliances, and navigate the complex web of medieval politics. The game's deep mechanics and rich storytelling offer endless replayability, with every decision impacting the fate of your kingdom. Whether you're expanding your territory through conquest or securing power through marriage, Crusader Kings 3 provides a rich and immersive experience for strategy fans. Lost Ark is a much newer addition to the world of MMORPG than most of the other games on this list. Released in 2022, the game has amassed quite the popularity, thanks to its fabulous cinematic story driving the phenomenal combat mechanics. Besides, the world of ArcheAge, where the game takes place in, is stunning, to say the least. There is just way too much to explore, and well, destroy. There are 15 classes to choose from, and if you ask me, Striker is the one to pick. No matter what class you choose, you will have to plow through hordes of enemies and relentless boss fights to make sure peace in ArcheAge remains intact. Hands down, one of the best MMORPG games to play in 2024. You may have forgotten that developer BioWare maintains an ongoing MMO, The free-to-play Star Wars: The Old Republic is the successor to Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, a classic RPG that brought BioWare firmly into the mainstream. While fans of that RPG might bristle about engaging with MMO concepts, such as parties, dungeons, and raids, the Old Republic boasts amazing storytelling. Each of the game's 8 classes have their own tales and companions, and the reduced leveling grind lets you enjoy the game like a single-player RPG. Warframe is a free-to-play online action game set in an evolving sci-fi world. Build your Warframe with powerful weapons and participate in some of the best action combat available in any game. With its unique mix of third-person shooting and melee combat, Warframe is unlike anything else on the market. The game is set in a war-torn future where players take control of Tenno, a race of ancient warriors who have been awakened from centuries of sleep. Warframe is an incredibly deep and complex game with a vast array of different weapons and abilities to choose from. Trove is a voxel-based sandbox MMO that offers a unique blend of exploration, building, and combat. Dive into a colorful world where you can adventure through various biomes, battle monsters, and collect loot. The game's extensive customization options allow you to create and personalize your character and home base. With frequent updates and a vibrant community, Trove offers endless opportunities for creativity and adventure. Whether you're crafting epic structures or exploring dungeons, Trove is a delightful and engaging experience. Perfect World is a classic MMORPG that immerses you in a beautifully crafted fantasy world. Choose from a variety of races and classes, each with unique abilities and playstyles, and embark on epic quests and battles. The game features an expansive open world, rich lore, and deep character customization. Engage in large-scale PvP battles, join guilds, and explore dungeons with friends. Perfect World's detailed graphics and engaging gameplay make it a staple for MMO fans looking for a rich and immersive experience. Following in the footsteps of Genshin Impact, this anime-style open-world action MMORPG is taking the internet by storm. This is one of those free games where you can see the developer really push the boat out. The roster of Tower of Fantasy characters includes a wide variety of weapons with their own unique movesets, and you can even customize characters using creation tools and unlockable outfits. What helps Tower of Fantasy stand out from the crowd is that its multiplayer elements have been very carefully designed with cooperation in mind. There's nothing quite like venturing out into Ida with your friends, discovering new things, and taking on new foes. The game is still in its early days, but the Tower of Fantasy map has already expanded wide enough to debut a faraway artificial island, as well as the cyberpunk city of Meroria in Tower of Fantasy 2.0 update. We're excited to see where it goes in the future. Not many space games boast battles so costly and sprawling that they've earned 2 Guinness World Records and had several books written about them. EVE Online is a free MMO and galactic conquest simulator like nothing else, where corporations made up of thousands of players duke it out across an entire solar system. You can start your own venture in this hostile galaxy, but the main draw is petitioning a corporation to hire you and throwing yourself into the life of a space-age peon. EVE has been around for a while, but a recent graphics update has kept it looking fresh, and 2 EVE Online expansions are set to release this year, making it a perfect time to start your journey. In League of Angels Heaven's Fury, you step into a vast, fantastical world on the brink of destruction. As the chosen hero, you wield powerful artifacts and command a host of angels to push back the encroaching darkness. The game features a rich storyline, stunning graphics, and strategic gameplay that will immerse you in a world of epic battles and mythical creatures. Join forces with other players, embark on quests, and vanquish your foes to become the ultimate champion. With its immersive gameplay and rich lore, League of Angels Heaven's Fury offers a captivating experience for fans of MMORPGs. Albion Online is an MMO without the constraints of character classes. It's unusual, but welcome to not get bogged down in creating a class and feeling obligated to stick to it, especially after sinking hours into your build, which in Albion Online is very easy to do. Instead, you build a character from the ground up, and your role in combat can be changed to complement your team and the situation at hand. The player-driven economy and risky nature of losing all your loot in a poorly calculated move against your opponent or from an unprecedented enemy ambush is the main draw in Albion, a game that pushes tactics and decision-making to the forefront of the genre. Diablo Immortal transports you to the world of Sanctuary, where the forces of hell threaten to overrun the mortal realm. Set between the events of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, the game expands on the series' lore and introduces new challenges for players to overcome. Explore a vast open world, battle hordes of demons, and uncover hidden treasures as you strive to save Sanctuary from eternal damnation. With its immersive story, dynamic gameplay, and stunning visuals, Diablo Immortal delivers a true Diablo experience on mobile devices. Black Desert Online received a graphics overhaul in 2018 to remaster the original, an already gorgeous MMO, breathing new life into the game. It certainly makes up for what it lacks in polished dialogue with one of the best character creators around and a gorgeous fantasy world that you'll want to roam around for hours. Just don't get too comfy, as there's plenty of fighting and grinding, so if you're looking for a relaxing MMO, this may not be the game for you. As Black Desert Online isn't your average MMO, it can be tricky to get your head around the new systems, especially how combat, trade, diplomacy, and resources work. Check out our Black Desert Online Beginner's Guide if you want to jump into this MMO brimming with sword fights and fiery chaos. ArcheAge is a completely unique twist in the world of MMO role-playing games. This game gives the player a lot more content that keeps them hooked for a very long time. In ArcheAge, you can craft different things from food to weapons. You can craft it at all. You can level up and gain prestige to get even more crafting skills. You can build ships and duke it out with other players in a naval combat. You can build siege weapons to destroy enemy forts, homes, etc. You can do almost anything that you would do in the real world. There are hundreds of choices, and only you can make the decision in this exciting game. Spiral Knights is a cooperative action RPG that takes you to the alien world of Cradle, where you must explore mysterious dungeons, battle fearsome monsters, and uncover the secrets of an ancient civilization. As a Spiral Knight, you'll wield powerful weapons, craft armor, and team up with other players to conquer the Clockworks, a vast and ever-changing dungeon at the heart of Cradle. With its charming graphics, engaging gameplay, and deep lore, Spiral Knights offers a unique and immersive experience for players looking for adventure. Destiny 2 is a popular online multiplayer first-person shooter game developed by Bungie. Set in a mythic science fiction world, players assume the role of guardians, warriors tasked with protecting Earth's last saved city from various alien races. The game features a rich, immersive storyline, stunning graphics, and a vast open world for players to explore. With its blend of intense gunplay, cooperative gameplay, and competitive PvP modes, Destiny 2 offers a thrilling experience for both new players and seasoned veterans alike. TARISLAND is an indie survival game that challenges players to survive on a deserted island. Players must gather resources, build shelter, and craft tools to survive the harsh environment. The game features a procedurally generated world, meaning each playthrough offers a unique experience. With its beautiful pixel art style, challenging gameplay, and atmospheric soundtrack, TARISLAND is a must-play for fans of the survival genre. World of Warcraft is the true MMORPG developed by Blizzard, and it has received the highest positive reviews for its unique gameplay and amazing environment. The game lets you pick your hero, choose a class, and customize your hero in different ways. You have to complete quests to advance your level. You can complete the quests alone, or you can join a group and do a multiplayer quest run. You can also battle other players in-game. The game offers a subscription-based model, so you have to buy prepaid cards or pay with your credit card to keep playing the game after a certain period. Playing for up to level 20 is free, and after that, you have to buy a subscription. Guild Wars 2 is a free-to-play MMORPG developed by ArenaNet. The game features dynamic and fast-paced combat, as well as a unique leveling system that allows players to progress at their own pace. Guild Wars has been out for several years and it continues to be one of the most popular free MMOs available. Guild Wars 2 launched in 2012 as a one-time purchase game with no monthly subscription. In 2015, it switched to a free-to-play business model, and, judging by the number of active players, it was the right decision. As a free player, you get access to the core game. This means that you will have to spend money to unlock the expansions. However, the vanilla game includes all playable classes, a rich story that develops around your choices, and plenty of PvE and PvP content. Path of Exile is heavily inspired by Blizzard's Diablo franchise. In this game, you embark on an outdoor adventure exploring large areas including dungeons and caves. You fight off monsters and other evils that are present in such areas and gain experience for completing quests. You can play with others, but the main focus of the game is to provide each player with an isolated large map to explore. You can do so with your party as well. The game is truly free to play and you don't need to spend any money in order to gain an advantage. Darkensang Online is a free-to-play MMORPG that immerses players in the mystical world of Duria. Set in a dark fantasy universe, the game offers a rich storyline, challenging quests, and intense PvP battles. Players can choose from several classes and races, each with its own unique abilities and playstyles. Explore vast landscapes, battle fierce monsters, and uncover ancient secrets as you journey through the world of Darkensang. With its stunning graphics, immersive gameplay, and vibrant community, Darkensang Online offers a captivating experience for fans of MMORPGs. If you are a Star Trek fan, then Star Trek Online is a must-play, or at least a must-try, game for you. Why? Because of the stories. Constant updates add more content that's based on events from the TV series. Star Trek Online is a free-to-play MMO developed by Cryptic Studios. The game is based on the Star Trek universe. Beloved characters make an appearance as NPCs who are sometimes voiced by the very Star Trek actors that played them. The best part? This sci-fi MMORPG has a loyal and active player base who just loves to argue about which Enterprise captain is the best and other never-ending Star Trek topics. AION Classic is a return to the roots of the popular MMORPG AION, offering players a nostalgic journey to the game's early days. Set in the fantasy world of Atria, players can choose between the Helios or Asmodean factions and embark on epic quests, engage in thrilling PvP battles, and explore a vast and beautiful world. With its stunning graphics, deep lore, and engaging gameplay, AION Classic offers a classic MMORPG experience that will delight both new and returning players. New World is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG, set in a supernatural version of the 17th century. Players are stranded on the mysterious island of Eternum, where they must band together to survive against the supernatural forces that inhabit the island. With its vast open world, player-driven economy, and dynamic combat system, New World offers a fresh and immersive gaming experience for fans of the MMORPG genre. Grimm's Hollow is a charming indie RPG that tells the story of a young girl named Lavender who finds herself in the afterlife. Players must help Lavender navigate the mysteries of the afterlife, battle monsters, and uncover the truth about her past. With its beautiful hand-drawn art style, engaging storytelling, and heartfelt characters, Grimm's Hollow offers a unique and memorable gaming experience. Eternal Senia is a free-to-play indie RPG that follows the story of a young girl named Senia on a quest to find her missing sister. Players must guide Senia through dungeons, battle monsters, and solve puzzles to uncover the truth behind her sister's disappearance. With its charming retro graphics, simple gameplay mechanics, and touching story, Eternal Senia is a heartfelt homage to classic RPGs that will appeal to fans of the genre. So, did you like the games I recommended? So leave your like, subscribe to the channel to follow me, and activate the bell because I post a lot of videos on this channel and you can't miss it. Thank you very much for following me this far, and until next time, bye.